Hello, my beautiful soul. Welcome to this reading and warm welcome to this channel. How are you doing? I hope all is well. Happy Sunday. I'm filming on a Sunday, 17th November. We just had a full moon. But if you stumble across this reading randomly and it's nothing to do with November, don't worry. You're meant to be here. You're meant to get this message. Okay, what are we doing? It's pick a card reading. Pick a pile, but basically. We have 3 different tarot decks, but plenty oracle cards around, which I'm going to be asking several questions, such as about yourself, about your growth, about your confidence, about your love life, or what's going around regarding love relationships. I will ask about spiritually, about butterfly message and your spiritual message for your spirituality. Okay, I'll be asking general kind of mood for the week around you. Particular specific situation will answer this deck here, and of course I absolutely love this deck as well, which is messages from angels of abundance. Now you can choose 1, 2, 3, or if I can introduce, we have a group number 1, we have a steampunk. If no one knows what steampunk is, it was if I remember, it was Victorian times. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's very industrial kind of time. A lot of like evolutionary things happened. Okay, now number 2 we have, which is garden, which is very, very green. It actually reminds me of, it's very much of like magician, isn't it? Magic, pagan, Wiccan kind of things. And which is tarot, very intuitive, spiritual. Every single deck has a different vibes, okay, hence you get different perhaps energies about it as well, but there's no right or wrong, so you can pop in each one of them and see whatever you resonate with. Plus I'm going to be pulling cards for each zodiac sign, so you can choose by your either sun, by your moon, or rising, or all 3, whichever you feel connected at the time. For example, personally, I feel strongly connected to my moon sign, which is Scorpio, and my sun sign is Leo, but currently, could be because it's the season of spirituality in your thoughts, you know. Hey, but that's about me. All right, let's have a look at group number 1. We have Aquarius. Ooh, dancing. We have Sagittarius. We have Taurus. And we have Aries. Interesting combination here. Group number 2, we have Libra. We have Pisces. We have Scorpio. And we have Chariot, which is Cancer. And the last and least is we have Virgo. Hello. We have Gemini and Leo. And of course, Capricorn. Alrighty. So I hope you have chosen your deck. I'll pop in the description box the timestamps as well. So let's go. Let's place this aside. All right. Hi, group number 1. How are you? Okay, if you are Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, and or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this one is for you. If that was your choice, how to choose the deck, we're using the steampunk, very revolutionary. I do feel that in group number 1, you're going to be coming out of your comfort zone strongly. This is definitely, I do have this kind of feeling that you're coming out of your comfort zone with some sort of situation, with some sort of project, whichever that is. Okay, that's I'm already feeling before even shuffling the cards. I'm gonna look at the past, present, and the future. Okay, so let's have a look how you ended up here and where are you going. Okay, so straight away we have Scorpio. We have in the past, okay, some endings, we can tell that. Okay, I will clarify for you. Okay, wow, whoa, majors. Number 1, I'm telling you, this is going to be one heck of a week. We have the star, okay, and I just can't wait. Where is the future lying? Okay, there we go. Emperor. Are you kidding me? All major arcanas? Well, group number 1, you buckle up better. Okay, you buckle up, because this is going to be a one heck of a week. And you know what? And as I was saying, we have the star matching here as well. As I was saying, you're going to come out of your comfort zone. The comfort zone has been cut off to you. Either this is by yourself or some sort of, I do sense that you have like cut someone out, something out. Maybe you're starting new lifestyle, maybe you're starting new job, and it's completely different. You're meeting different people. I feel as well you're putting new perfume on. You never had that before, and you kind of like literally some of you are literally dragging yourself out of that old self. You felt like you were stuck in certain ways, either with people, with a lifestyle, whatever. You kind of, maybe some lessons that you have learned, and I feel like you just want to, you're really working hard towards and smart towards changing yourself. You want to be that, you, some of you are leveling up, some of you are working extremely hard, especially this week as well, towards your projects, towards your mindset. Maybe you're listening to blogs or reading Pinterest quotes, reading books, and becoming that person you want to be. You can smell it. Well, I'm gonna, before I go in the future, I want to kind of see where is this past was coming from. Okay, so yay, the Tower. Group number one, you have literally major after major. And you know what? That's not like, I'm not like teaching you tarot, but just explaining what that means. When you have so many major arcanas in your reading, one after another, that means there was little you could do any different. But it could be that your manifestation, your mindset, you have actually kind of manifested it, and universe finally is delivering it, and suddenly there's like boom, massive change. Something really strongly happened. What happened? Okay, 3 of Wands. Look, somehow you got recognized. 3 of Wands is like you were seen. Okay, you are kind of there's some sort of not getting big-headed, but I would say that something finally clicked. Either a good idea or some sort of things really worked out well. Okay, what else happened? I want to see. Knight of Cups. Some offer. It'll be interesting to see what's happening in your love life here as well. Out of this came really beautiful offer to you. Okay, and you feel like you start, and you feel like as well that as if it was something that you thought you would never be able to reach. And how wrong were you? Of course, because when you think of every item or everything is like a stick with both ends. You can think of having it or not having it. Now, some universe said, listen, group number one, it's time for you to shine. And universe decided to grant you a gift. Let's see what kind of gift it is. How are you shining? Shining bright light star. Here, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 7 of Cups underneath. I don't know why I'm speaking like this, but hey, 9 of Pentacles is a lady is working ever so hard and smart and getting the rewards. You getting paid or some sort of recognition is coming. And you might even not see it yet, but it's in the moment. It's happening, okay? So finances are improving. Your rewards are happening. 5 of Wands here. Look, all eyes on you, and some people don't like it, but look, the Fool is here as well, and King of Cups is underneath. I do sense group number one, you have a admirer, could be a little bit older than yourself or an older soul, who is really on your side, and this person is bringing you some interesting prospects in your life. Something to do a lot with emotions as well. They see very they see themselves in you, okay, and they really want to support you, not to give up last minute. What's happening here? We have the Fool here, and we have the Emperor. Gosh, how many major arcana you get. Now, Emperor is about stability, but it's about being precise on what you want, when you want it, how many times you want it, and it's about as well leadership. Taking charge. I feel like you're taking charge back of your life, and let's have a look what else is happening. And this is definitely leveling up, increase of your status. It does feel as well that you're kind of like sitting back and enjoying actually your fruit of some sort. Doesn't mean that you're not doing nothing, okay? We have 3 of Swords. Why we have 3 of Swords? 2 of Cups. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Not for everyone. I'm just so 10 or 10. Okay. Not for everyone. Some of you might realize that you have done all this by yourself. You were expecting someone to support you and they let you down. They let you down by not giving money or not giving you the support that you wanted, okay? But the person that underneath, we had the King of Cups, someone else came instead. And you feel like, well, the closest should be supporting me. But somehow other person who you may not be thinking of that would support you, did support you, okay? And you kind of feel like, oh, don't feel like you need to punish, okay? But things happen for a reason. 10 of Wands. Okay. You wouldn't get there if you are not persistent. And either other people were helping you or not is not of your concern anymore. Don't worry about the little things. It's up in the past, okay? You might get stung by someone who might be very jealous and they actually are expecting you to support them. And you will be really surprised by some person. They will really show their colors and not in the way that you expected to. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of money, a lot of support for you and your loved ones. However, don't expect everyone to be on your side and always supporting you, okay? That's what I'm going to say. Right, let's have a look at what situation is happening this week. We have plugged, tuned in, okay, improve. Look, and this is underneath, we have the focus. Whoa, group number one, you were super focused. You were so plugged in to who you truly are, or you finally are plugged into who you truly are, that universe is actually showing you, this is it. When you really turn up every day, this is what you get. The success, the results, okay? And it's like, I want to say, go girl, go boy. You did that. Yes, universe supported you, but even other person supported you, but you're creating some massive windfall. You're creating some sort of legacy that you're going to leave behind, okay? Faith. You trusted yourself, okay? And keep going, okay? You sometimes felt like the only ship in the sea, and it was rough. It was rough. You may still be like that, but success and where you're going sometimes requires that Virgo hermit energy of, I need to focus on my goals and not allow the emotions running the show, okay? What we have for you, we have cooperation instead of competition. Interesting. We were talking about that someone might be actually, someone might have been rather a little bit envy, okay? And let's read the card. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There is no need to compare, as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance, and no wonder you get 10 of Pentacles for yourself and share with others. Absolutely. With cooperative partnership, you can accomplish anything. And I said, there is a person around you who is ever so supportive. You will not even be aware of this person either, okay? And that's okay. Process, start a revolution. Group number one, I do sense that you are very feisty. You are one of those people who are not going to stop until you succeed. And I feel like you're getting your voice being heard, or you don't care what other people think of you. You have the tune that you want to sing, and you just sing it. And whoever will understand or like your tune, they will join in. And the rest of them, they will just drop off. Very feisty energy indeed. Confusion we have. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. And that's what I want to address with this person here. There's a person in your life, okay, that have shown the colors you didn't want to see, perhaps. Maybe you had some pink glasses on. You've been together with them, whichever the relationship is. And they have shown the sides that really, you kind of knew this, but when it kind of comes to light in reality, it really shook your trust. You're questioning. What else? Cherish. And okay, will be interesting. For some, you might actually be going in different directions with this person, and you might still be close, or you might still love them or feel something for them, but it's going to be on different level, not the way it was before, because you are starting some very different spiritual path, and I don't feel that person is in the same path as you are. You might actually have soul contract end, but that's okay. You must still feel feelings for them. But you kind of know you have to let them go. Dietary change. We talked about that. I feel like you are changing the way you look. Healing from the past. Interesting. We talked about the past, about that change, and sometimes it doesn't come so easy, you know. You're like, even though, yeah, I want to change, I'm gonna go and get it, but still sometimes we are creatures of habit, right? And sometimes you want to call that person, sometimes you want to go back and do the same things and eat non-stop cake after 6 o'clock or whatever. I'm not here to judge, but kind of sometimes you do things for habit. And the funny, I'm gonna say something. One day I decided not to take sugar anymore, just out of fun, you know. I took 2 spoons many years ago, and then for many years I took just 1 spoon, nothing more. And one day I said to myself, you know what, I'm not going to take anymore. And funny enough, 2 months in not taking the sugar, I was in the restaurant and eating, and I ordered coffee, and I was looking where the sugar is. Even though I haven't used sugar for a couple months, the habit, looking where the pot of sugar is, was still there. Isn't that interesting? So if you've been together, or if you've been doing for many years the same thing, it takes time. But it was so funny, like I said to myself, I don't use sugar. Why am I looking for a sugar pot? Oh, wow. And that is super interesting. Welcome to you. Here we go. Group number 1. You are breaking the cycle. Absolutely. You're breaking a very significant cycle this week. What else is happening in your spiritual pulse? Be ecstatic. Look how she's kind of raising and letting go. Honor the cycles. And I have to say, group number 1, you're letting go of something and you're starting new. And that involves sometimes feeling sad, wanting to cry, being a little bit out of whack, you know, and that's okay. It's like your season in your life is changing, you know. When you're looking at the year, the season changes, the nature changes with it as well. The leaves have to die, and then in spring they would grow back again, and the same happens with you right now. But what a beautiful transformation, I have to say. Go for it. You got this. You got this, you know. Alrighty, that's all I have for you, group number 1. Let me know in the comment section, or subscribe not to miss out any of my readings. I do daily shorts, have you noticed? I hope you have. And of course, share this great reading with someone who you think might benefit as well. And of course, like if you feel that way. But for now, I'm sending you love and light. And if no one else can tell you, I love you. And you are amazing. Group number 2. Hello. Hello. What's happening for you this week? We'll be, as I said, we're going to be looking at different questions about significant situation, about money, about relationships, about yourself, of your confidence, what kind of energies are coming around you, about some couple of spiritual questions here as well. But let's start. Thank you so much for being here. So if you are Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, doesn't matter, Pisces. We have Scorpio, yes indeed, and we have Cancer. Hello, this is for you if you chose by your zodiac sign, and we are using Witch's Garden tarot deck. I'm gonna have a look at the past. How did you end it? What's happened in the past? Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the present, where you are right now, and what's happening in the future, near future. First, I'm seeing someone crying. Why is someone crying? Like a teardrops. Could be happy tears, but I'm seeing someone, it's so weird. I'm already tapping into someone's energy. Oh, and it's a feeling someone's saying, it's so good to let go. It's so good to cry and let it all out. And even without feeling sorry for yourself, but just letting out and being able to heal. You know, crying helps to heal your soul. Okay. In your past, we have Knight of Swords. In your present, Page of Pentacles. Oh, I love this card. It's beautiful. In your future, you have the Star. You have Three of Cups underneath. Oh my God. Okay. I'm seeing group number 2. Your dream is coming true, but it wasn't easy. I'm seeing. Look at this, kind of like a glitter around or a rosary. Someone's counting rosary. Okay. Like a prayer. I feel like some group number 2 is such a strange, different energy. As if like you had to go through so much uncertainty. You really had to dig deep in your soul to get where you are right now. Really, you had to apply yourself. I feel as if like you had to overcome your fears, overcome, as if like becoming a different person, as if like you really had to push yourself to the limit. I want to clarify what's happening here, because Knight of Swords is really about standing your ground and believing in what you believe is true. Well, not always what you think is true, but your beliefs, you were kind of standing for your ground for someone or something, okay? And you felt like, I have to go and do this. I had to go. It could be maybe you're shy or introvert, and suddenly you felt like, I have to start learning how to speak in a public. And you literally had to overcome going red in the face, standing in a crowd or in front of class or a couple people or in the work or whatever, and overcome that fear of speaking in a public. And maybe you need to take some classes. And I do sense that you literally had to overstep your fears at whatever you wanted. Maybe, I don't know, you want to be a singer or you want to be a writer, yet you may be writing in a language that's not your first language. Maybe you're dyslexic and you can't write, and you had to find a way. I feel like you had to literally smash through that wall to get where you wanted to get. Okay, Queen of Swords. Look, this is oh boy, group number 2. You deserve a medal, because even in the past, you were like that lonely wolf in a ways. I do refer to Queen of Swords like that lonely wolf. You know, she's that kind of woman, doesn't care what she looks like or what people think of her, because she has something in her mind. And guess what? She's gonna go and get it. You have a lot of blues around you here, okay? Lots of blue. Interesting. We have so many, and funny, like this card deck has different backs, but a lot of blue, okay? Could be anything. Could be blue, your color, right? Or midnight blue, whichever it is. This is the card of independence. Maybe, and look how interesting that the season is changing. The leaves are coming off, and she's changing the season. No, she's changing her life, and really being strong about what she wants, and she's not allowing that mood. And yes, maybe she sometimes feels she wants to cry, and she feels like, I can't do this anymore. But then she wipes her tears off. She goes to bed and gets up in the morning and just bang and go back again. Okay, and that is so judgment. This group number 2, and I have to say this out loud. This doesn't happen for this was not a coincidence. You have been selected to do something. You got this calling. This is literally the Archangel Gabriel is calling you, and you answered that call. Universe was calling you, and you pick up the phone and you answered. and it felt like, oh my God, I got to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but you felt that kind of urge of doing something. And here you are, this lovely little, like, look how she's kind of reading books. She's tired. She's maybe learning how to do certain things. Okay, Page of Cups, Pentacles, sorry, is about, it's a messenger, or pages are messengers. And it kind of, well, Three of Cups again. It's kind of how you kind of master something. And you're kind of at the beginning of this project or whatever that is happening in your life, okay? And you have that ambition, you have that passion, yet the knowledge of how to do it is maybe lacking a little bit here. And Two Swords proves such right, because you feel sometimes, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, where should I be starting? And I'm going to tell you where to start. Believe in yourself. And you're going to be, your path is not going to be straightforward. It's going to take leaps of faith, because look like the rabbit. He's ready to jump here and there and everywhere to make money, to make that things to happen, okay? And you'll be experimenting. You are experimenting. Either this is making cakes and you're trying different recipes, or you are trying how to different ways of breathing when you speak in a public. You are trying something else. You're really experimenting something. You have the sun here. Group number 2, whatever you do, the sun is shining your path. And that is really leading to one beautiful success and happiness and health and wealth and all the beautiful things that comes with it, okay? And I sense as well, some of you maybe are, and I'm not a clinical practitioner, but some of you are really taking your health seriously. Maybe you're starting to move more and feel better about yourself, and really have a better conversation with yourself to improve your mental health as well. We have the Star in the future. I'm going to pull a couple cards here. Nine of Swords. Magician. Page of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Go pull more cards. Okay, this is interesting. Group number 2. Your answer is not going to be straightforward. You might have some sleepless nights. You might start something and you might feel very passionate about something. You might have a moment where you feel, oh, why did I start this? But don't worry, you are in the right place. With Magician here, everything's possible. This is the kind of new ways of path, the way of doing things, because Knight of Pentacles here is this very steady, very stable card. And this is something I want to tell you something. Try something new, put in action, test it, and do again. It's kind of like that cycle where you challenge yourself constantly. But it's not going to be a marathon. It's not going to be a sprint. This is going to be a marathon for you. And there will be some realizations. Interesting. We have the world underneath here. There will be like different understandings of how to do certain things. Okay. This is not the get rich quick scheme, if I can finish that sentence. You are testing something. This is ongoing project. This is ongoing situation. But it's going in the right direction, because a lot of people go nowhere fast. You know that. Twin flames. Wow. Either the situation could lead to a person that is really, boom, you could feel like, wow. Okay, meeting. Happiness we have as well. Ascension as well. This meeting with the person could be virtually, physically. You could be reading someone's book and feeling that connection. This person or this situation or someone's story is gonna so influence you, so inspire you, that it's like that the star, that northern star, you won't be able to stop. And that will be able to keep you going on the moments where you feel the lowest. What abundance angels? Savings. Interesting. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do for your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. This security definitely comes with Knight of Pentacles, because Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving card. And if you, I'm not suggesting, but if you are planning to invest somewhere, perhaps consider the risks. Okay, consider the risks with quick or fast, quick buck. Perhaps putting it somewhere that is more stable, okay, but lower return is the right place. I'm not financially advising you anything, but just kind of having that second opinion. That's what the Hangman's saying. Just hang on for a second. Have a look. Breathe. If someone's rushing to you somewhere, red flags, okay? Balance. Here we go. Finding that balance, happy balance in your life. All right, let's have a look what's happening in your life, in your personal kind of sword. Make the change. Isn't this interesting? We have the swords here, that energy of wanting to overcome some sort of fears, looking in a mirror, really having that mirror talk perhaps is very crucial to you. Giving you a high five, okay, in the morning is very important, because you are amazing. And you know, when you do something good in a team, you give a high five. So do the same thing for yourself. And I have to say, number 7 is your number. Okay, what happens in your love life? The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. I'm feeling, okay, you're learning, and this person, this connection with this person is really giving you some very strong influential aspects. And this person will disappear from your life at some point when you're ready. Like it's like the master appears when student is ready. You're ready to learn, and the master has appeared, but they will go to someone else who needs more. So don't be surprised. But while you're together, take as long as you can. Self-care. This is so interesting. It's about self-care, about how you see yourself. New exercise program here as well. Wow. Something completely new. What else? What else? Group number 2. Consult your body's wisdom. Oh my God, this is so interesting because it's really balancing. We had the balance here, balancing the chakras, balancing maybe eating more greens, or eating more what is called kind of intuitively, or really listening to your body, listening to the world and what's around you. What a week indeed. Right, that's all I have for you, my beautiful soul. Sending you love and light, and if no one else says it, I will. I love you, and you are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Please subscribe to not miss any readings, and like, of course, and comment if you feel that way, and share this beautiful reading if you think someone else might benefit. But for now, ta-da. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to this weekly reading for you. If you are Leo, hello. If you are Capricorn or Gemini or Virgo, is this for you? Because you chose perhaps by your zodiac sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, doesn't matter. We're using Witches Tarot, and we're gonna have a look at your past. How did you get here? Okay, what's happened in the past, in the present, and in the future. And of course, we're gonna be covering the rest of the questions that I've described at the beginning of the reading, about money, about yourself, about spirituality, about love, about significant situation. Okay. Ooh, cards are jumping out already. Very chatty indeed. Okay, jumping. I got to quick discard. Full. Well, there's new beginnings. Okay, new beginnings in meeting new people. I could see the money. I could see the 3 of Cups as well. So in the past, you had the world. No wonder in present you have Page of Swords. In the future you have Queen of Swords. Underneath you had the 5 of Wands. Okay, what I'm seeing and feeling right now as well, group number 3, is that you are, no matter what, you are go and get it. Okay, we're in the world. In the past, you have the world kind of really wrapping up. Maybe some of you are returning home or actually leaving home to go travel and doing something new. Okay, because as everyone knows, one door shuts, another door opens, and it feels as though you could be meeting a person that has traveled the world. Now, what is interesting as well, if you have a business or website, I feel as well that you are kind of expanding. You decided, okay, I'm gonna reach more people, I'm gonna create the website, or gonna announce more, or have more advertising, or put myself out there in different social media. It kind of could be as well that you are actually put your CVs out, or send out applications. Maybe as well you decide, okay, I want to wrap up and maybe semi-retire and do something different. There's some sort of change happening. Okay, I want to clarify what kind of change is this about, because your general, the card was itching coming out, Fool, is about taking that leap of faith and knowing that, okay, if you know about much of symbolisms, okay, so he's traveling with a light. The dog is saying, gosh, I'm off, because you're crazy, you're gonna fall, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna do, right? But he has the faith. He has this rose in here. He knows, like, he has that positive kind of energy, the same as you. And look at the clouds, they're beautiful and white. Okay, even though there are clouds, mountains here. Mountains are obstacles. And the Fool knows the soul. This is a card of soul, the spirit. Spirit knows there will be challenges, there will be problems, there will be people, but I have to do this. Something feels like I have to do this. And especially we're seeing on the future, the Queen of Swords. Boy, oh boy. Let's have a look at the past, though. I'm jumping already. In the past, we have 7 Wands. You kind of felt like you were pushed into this. It was quite some sort of situation you couldn't put a finger on. And you kind of felt intuitively, you felt like, you know what, I need to wrap this up. And even though the situation could have been solved, you said to yourself, this affects my peace, and if something costs my peace, it's too expensive. And you said, I'm gone. Okay. You might have received some sort of support. Okay, 5 of Swords, some sort of conflict here as well. 2 5s. So there could be some, you decided to leave, or some sorts. Group number 3, I felt like you said to yourself, I've been here before, and I don't like it. I don't want this anymore. This is kind of going back to that maze. You're going back into that sort of place. You have been here before, and you felt like you've been hanging on for too long time. There's a lot of experience that you have, but you have been bearing a cross, and that cross was way too expensive, way too heavy, kind of heavy burden. And you're like, you know what? I know I'm worth more. I am the star. I'm the prize. And if someone views me worth less, I need to leave. Now, in the present, we have Page of Swords. You aren't sure. Bless your heart, because in a little bit way, I feel that you are not really sure. Did you do the right thing? Because interesting, in each one of these cards, but look at the symbolisms. You have the same cloud formation. Maybe clouds speak to you. Maybe you look at clouds and that could be your symbols. That could be your messages that you get. You're looking at the clouds, and there is some sort of message there. Interesting. Each one of them are holding something. Okay, you're ready to do something really new. Right now, you feel like starting something, but you're full of fire. You're full of passion here. You're not exactly confident that you are doing the right thing. You're kind of like a little bit full of hot air, and you're kind of thinking, okay, am I doing the right thing, or how to do this thing? Okay, but you have the Lovers. You're making a lot of choices here, And there's I want to see what kind of happens in your relationships, not only love, but relationships as well, because I feel like there's a new person, soul contracts coming back through your life right now. You as well, you are doing something that you love and you want to do. Yes, indeed. It's gonna take some time, okay? Group number 3, but Queen of Wands is very independent, very we have 2 queens here. It's very much of, well, and you don't want to let everyone know that you are not sure what you're doing, but you feel like, I got to do this. Okay, let's have a look at the future. Queen of Swords is very, I love her figure, the way she, like, look at this. I know what I'm doing. She's crossed her legs, beautiful 6-inch heels. Why not? And the mountain is like nearly, she's on top of the mountain. You know, where you felt like you're starting, you're actually going to realize you're not that far off. I feel like sometimes you feel like you're complicating things. And if that's one thing you can take away from it, this is it. Do not complicate. Simplify. Simplify, simplify, simplify. 9 of Swords, that is your trait. You overcomplicate and overthink things. And once you kind of let go, for once, you'll be bringing a beautiful, you're actually building a very beautiful foundation. And this is celebration. What else? Oh, another queens. Group number 3. You are moving away from that poor me and complicating things. And I think someone was maybe staring something in the background. The Queen of Cups, she's just sitting here and reflecting. Her shoes is off. She's just chilling, you know, having a cup of tea or drink, whatever. And kind of like, you know what? I'm going to do me. And that's what I'm feeling about you right now. Okay? Don't judge yourself. Do what you can do from the moment you are in. Okay, you have everything in front of you, what you need right now. And what you need to know more, you're going to find out in no time, whenever you need it. Pressure cooker. Oh, that's about your past. That you were very close to explode. Journal. Some of you are writing. Okay. Interesting, you have a meeting, some interesting people. New people are coming in your life. There could be some exchange of communication. Absolutely, this week as well. Interesting what's about. Okay, right. Group number 3, and there's another significant message. Attracting, not chasing. We were talking about simplifying. So anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Because when you think of something and you want it so bad, sometimes you start to doubt. Sometimes you start to question yourself, right? Reflect. And that's what Queen of Cups is like, reflecting on being in a moment, being present in the now, looking how far you got and giving yourself a high five, basically. Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Isn't this interesting? Look at these 2 ladies here. They're sipping a cup and just taking time. Reflection. Just keep, and you know what? Thinking time is not a waste of time. Because sometimes a lot of people just do without even thinking or analyzing. Okay, not over analyzing, but kind of really giving yourself a thought what it is that you want, why you want it deeply. Here we go. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. Again, this is something about reflection, digging deeper and not being as shallow. You're not shallow, but giving a thought about the person, giving a thought about what you do. Realizations. Well, how many decks you need to turn around to get the same message? The same message. And I feel like you're going to come to this kind of realization where you feel, well, I knew this back there, but somehow everyone was telling me it's complicated, I need to do this, I need to do course, I need to do something else. 10 years later, I'm still done nothing. But deep down in the heart, I knew I just need to be me. I just need to take risk and do and make mistakes. Boo-hoo. What's going to happen, right? Slow down. Wow. That is super interesting. Just slow down. Be in a moment. And let the things fall into place. And 99% time, they do. That's all I have for you this week. Have a fabulous week. And I shall see you in the next reading. But for now, I'm sending you lots of love. And I love you. And you are amazing. See ya.